All right. Oh, hey, Jaleesa. All right. Jaleesa, remember to hit record on the other way, too. Hello. Sean Brady coming to you live via YouTube. And we're talking some fun holiday stuff because, we got Thanksgiving and Turkey Day just around the corner. And this is a weird time, especially with the COVID. Some people are getting together. Some people are not. Some people are using the time to intentionally not get together. But whatever your endeavor is, I thought it'd be fun to do one of my other passions, as you can see in the background. It was a little Vivino. Sean J. Brady on Vivino. I do, come back now. Come back. Somebody always likes to call when I'm on my phone and interrupt the connection when I'm on here. So this is live, and this is uncut and unedited. But on Vivino, if you're looking for a wine recommendation, the one thing that I like to do is always try to add a food in there. Like, what would this be paired with? So I'll be sure to make sure I update a bunch of wines and things like that for Thanksgiving. But there's hundreds to choose from, and I am looking to build my audience on Vivino. So if that's interest to you, please follow me there. If you don't know what to do, it's worth the while downloading the app and following along with me. So, Jaleesa, how you doing in the background? Can you hear me loud and clear?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Cool. All right, so this kind of ties into our value, our budgeting, and even investing, if you will, right? So I'm gonna make you go back in your brain a little bit, right? I like catching Jaleesa off guard, so I know she's also multitasking. Here we go. All right. Remember, we went back and it was a show on investing.
Yes.
Right? What's the number one rule in investing?
It's personal.
It's personal.
Oh.
Boom, you got it. Just like Thanksgiving, Turkey Day, the different dishes that we all get together. Same thing with wine. You gotta go with your preferences. You don't have to get it. Some people like beer or whiskey or bourbon or like to drink none at all. Correct. So it's always personal, right? But knowing that going into it, and especially if there's guests coming over, it's always a nice little treat to have a little, in my world, a little vino to go with the meal, right? It's a special meal. It's usually bigger. It usually starts earlier in the day. And, if your house is anything like my house, we have Thanksgiving dinner usually right after our normal lunch hour, and then about 5 or 6 o'clock, that's when turkey sandwiches start kind of rolling out, and then like more stuff. There's always kind of stuff out all day. But then we go for the turkey sandwiches.
Yep.
And some people like Miracle Whip. Some people like a mayo. They get preferences on the mayo. Some people don't do mayo at all. But it's all personal.
It's all personal.
So you got to do all that going into it. Now, if you're a wine novice and you don't know what you want to do, stick with the lower budget things. You won't usually go wrong if you stick with a Riesling, a semi-dry Riesling. They usually say on the back of the bottle, so you know where you're at. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars or tens of dollars, $50, $60 on a bottle of wine. There's a lot of wines you'll find out there, $20. But if you're not a regular wine drinker, stick with something around 10. You'll be fine. Certainly.
Exactly.
93% of all the wine sold is under $15 a bottle.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? It's kind of incredible. So don't be afraid of sticking around there. If you want a little bubbly, get some bubbly. If you want some not, get some not. If you want red wine with your turkey, totally fine. You can do anything you want. Totally fine. Totally fine. But the first and foremost rule that we always remember is personal. It's personal. Yeah, what was the second rule?
Yeah, the second.
So it's personal. Then the second rule is look at the screen. I'm giving you hints here.
It's budget.
Yes. Oh my gosh. 18 people are seeing this video going, he said budget like 18 times, I can't believe she didn't get it till now.
I didn't see it the first time.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right. It's only invest what you can lose or something.
Only invest what you can afford to lose.
Or to lose, yes.
Right? Because if you gain, it's just like gambling, right? You
Right.
may tell everybody about it, but when you lose, ooh, you don't want to tell anybody about that. Right? And that's just human nature. I know there's other people that do different things, but for the most part, we do a lot of, if we know what we can afford to lose, and certainly with Turkey Day coming up, it's not just about what's in your pocketbook, it's also what's around the middle.
Correct.
What can we be losing?
Correct.
Right? Maybe we can lose that extra serving of mashed potatoes or the carbs.
Or the carbs.
But not the pumpkin pie or the pecan pie, because those are delicious. Budget for the things that you really love, and you'll be really, really happy. All right. Well, that's what I got for this episode. What's triggered in your mind doing this? I know you're multitasking, but man, what do you enjoy for Thanksgiving, Jaleesa?
I enjoy everything. I don't think there's anything that is left off of my plate. Like, I like to go around and taste everything, including desserts. Desserts, I won't have a whole piece of anything. I'll just have small little samples of everything. Yes. Gotta work the palate.
A little smidge here, a little smidge there, a little happy, joy.
Yeah, you know?
Yes.
And I don't get tired of it. I just eat Thanksgiving until it's gone.
That's right.
Yep. So
we can afford to not lose that sometimes, right?
Right.
It's not every day. You don't do it every day.
Correct. It's not every day. You gotta,
and you shouldn't do it every day. But everything in moderation, as my good friend, the doctor of the DO says.
Correct.
Or sorry, the ND.
The ND.
Everything in moderation. Yeah. Naturopathic doctor.
Oh, nice.
Dr. Kent. He says everything in moderation, including moderation.
Including moderation. Don't overmoderate.
Don't overthink it.
Don't overthink.
Especially when it's at a rare occasion. All right.
Exactly.
So Thanksgiving is. So, all right. Well, that's what I got for this episode of Leverage Your Lunch Hour, where we might not be eating delicious food together, but hopefully we use this time together to leverage our thinking whenever you're eating lunch around the planet. So thanks for being here. We appreciate you. We may not see you in person, but we'll always see you right here on social media. Thanks for watching. All right. Good stuff.